Well, good afternoon, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be watching in the world, and welcome to the beautiful city of Ljubljana, Slovenia, one of the most immaculate cities in all of the world. And at this time of the year here in the summer, it is now hosting the 2026 FIBA U20 EuroBasket. We'll be live at the Stojice Arena for the second quarterfinal matchup between Spain and Germany. Well, hello, everybody. It's been a fun ride for both Germany and Spain throughout the group stage. Germany currently 2-2, while Spain right now in impeccable form, undefeated at 4-0. Well, we've already seen one exciting overtime victory for France against Croatia. France booking their tickets already in the first quarterfinal. They'll be heading to the semifinals. That will be taking place in 2 days' time. But for now, you can see the other games going on. Turkey will take on our host Slovenia. The final one will be a Balkan derby, a Balkan party between two of the very greatest in Serbia and Greece. Well, France will decide. Well, they'll have to find out later, as both Turkey and Slovenia will decide between themselves who will take on France in the semis, while the winner between Germany and Spain will take on either Serbia or Greece. Well, when you look at this Spanish national team, I mean, who do you go with? You've got so many options, so many talented players, the likes of Alex Blanco, one of the leading scorers, averaging 10.5 points per game, but also Raul Villar, as well as Adrian Torres. We've also got the likes of Jorge Carot, as well as Bruno Alocen. I mean, so many players. It's such a deep Spanish national team. This team, of course, like many other great Spanish teams, coached by the great Carlos Marcovinas, along with the likes of Victor Perez and Jose Martinez. Spain's ride so far has been very comfortable, dominating victories against Belgium, Croatia, as well as a 14-point win against Greece. And in the round of 16, they won very convincingly with an 18-point victory against Romania. The Spanish team shooting only 22% from the three-point line, but a total of 38% from the field. Will be a very exciting matchup as they go up against a very exciting Germany team. Well, this German team, like I said, they've won 2, lost 2 so far here at the FIBA U20 EuroBasket, beginning things with an 18-point win against Italy. A very close but exciting matchup, a defeat against Turkey, where they lost by 7. It was that final game of the group stage. They got dominated by France in a 29-point blowout, and then responding in the round of 16 with a big win against Latvia. This team led by Davi Ramigan. He's one of the leading scorers at 14.5 points per game. The only player getting close to double figures is Jordan Muller, as well as Amon Doriz. Well, we're now going to stand for the national anthems of these two beautiful countries of both Germany and Spain.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to ask you to stand up if you're able to hear both national anthems. First, the national anthem of Spain. Dame i gospodje, prosimo, ustanite, če lahko, na vrsti sta obe ekipi, najprej na Španije.
National anthems of these two beautiful countries have been sung, and there you can see head coach Mario Duganjic, head coach of Germany, shaking hands with Carles Marco, head coach of Spain. Now it's time to introduce four very important people for this evening's game, and those are three referees and one commissioner and technical delegate. Well, three referees tonight are coming from Bosnia and Herzegovina. We have Ademir Zurapovic. From Croatia, we have Rako Horodov. From Slovenia, we have Blaj Subacic. Commissioner and technical delegate from Albania is Stavri Bello. So a big thank you to all of our referees who have done a magnificent job in all of our FIBA competitions, and they'll continue to do a great job here tonight. Well, we're going to take a look at the starting lineups. We will begin with La Familia, Spain. Coach Carles Marco, like I said, a lot of options he can go to. They've been unbeatable so far. So Alex Blanco, Jorge Carot, Jorge Arias, and Adrian Torres, along with Raul Villar. Leave the likes of Cebolla coming off the bench, along with Amand. Apple doesn't fall far from the tree with him. His father, a former great player, played for the Movistar Estudiantes back in the 80s. While for Deutschland, Mario Duganjic, we'll see what lineup he goes with. He also as well. They have a team that has a lot of potential, but it will be a tough matchup. That's undeniable. So Germany's starting lineup: Damian Jung, Julius Boehmer, Jordan Muller, along with Amon Doris and Nicole Kodjo, will be in the starting lineup here this evening, which does leave the leading scorer Remagan coming off the bench tonight here for Germany. Well, when you look at these two teams, Germany, men's level, defending champions not only of the EuroBasket, but also defending champions of the FIBA Basketball World Cup. You got an Alba Berlin fan, because they're the Spanish fans, making the journey. Great time, of course, here in the summer, youth basketball. It's all about the next gen hoops. And if you like watching FIBA International Basketball, especially the youth competitions, make sure you hit the like button on this live stream. Subscribe to FIBA. And also follow EuroBasket and Next Gen Hoops on Instagram, X, and Facebook, where you can get all the best news, highlights, and content that matter to you most. Well, looking at Germany's assistant coaching staff, there is Florian Vettel, and also former pro player in Germany, American, the assistant coach Chris Frazier. So both teams do come with their experience within their respective coaching staffs. Because Spain's head coach, born and raised in Badalona, Carles Marco, because he was a point guard back in his day when he played for the likes of Gijón, Valladolid, as well as Juventud Badalona for 3 seasons, and he also played for Caja San Fernando and Baxi Manresa. Well, he's been an assistant coach for some of the top European teams, and no surprise to see him take the realm. And also Mario Duganjic, head coach of Germany, Croatian-German, spent the bulk of his playing career between 2004 to 2013 playing with Heidelberg. Well, enough about CVs, enough about the experience. There he is, head coach Carles Marco. Well, he was known as a point guard back in his day. It's funny thing, they always say point guards end up being great coaches because they just have that vision of what makes a great team. Well, his team are 4-0. Can they indeed get to the semifinals? Well, we'd like to welcome everybody again watching live on FIBA's official YouTube platform. So to all of our, there he is, head coach Mario Duganjic, former Heidelberg player. Now applying his trade with his assistant coach, Coach Vettel and Coach Frazier. Well, if you're watching this game live, to all of our German fans, auf geht's Deutschland. Guten Tag, willkommen, wie geht's dir? And make sure you scan that QR code to get more stats and more from the U20 EuroBasket. And to all of our fans in España, hola, buenos dias, buenas tardes, wherever you may be watching, bienvenidos, vamos a España. Spain haven't won the FIBA U20 EuroBasket since the summer 2022 in Podgorica, Montenegro. Last one they won before that was in 2016 in Helsinki, Finland, when they defeated Lithuania in the final. Well, the tip is up. It will be Spain with the first possession. Spain have got to get off to a high-flying start, that's for sure. Well, that's actually going to go back to Germany. For Germany, I'd say more so than Spain. Momentum has got to be key for them. See if they can break the first ice, get the first offense. Bauman now looking for a penetration. Gets to the bucket, goes in, finishes. And that was good defense. It's simply better offense. Spain are a team, they're very, I would say they're systemic. Or systematic, if you like, excuse me. Go for a three in the corner, that's not gonna cut it. Shooting just above 20% from the three-point line. And now here comes Germany. That's gonna remain possession. That's a good take in transition by Nicholas Kojo. It's gonna take a lot tonight to break down Spain's transition defense. Definitely one of the best when it comes to defending in the fast break. Jorge Carot just trying to keep the player in front of him. There's now Julius Bauma. Bauma again penetrates, kicks out. We'll go for three in the corner. It's up, it's on target, but unable to finish. Spain preventing the offensive board. Still looking for those first points. Villar. Nice dive in the paint. Finding Carot, he'll go in, and that rolls its way out, but still good looks for Spain. Germany want to capitalize. Well, they try to go back door, but that was misread, miscommunication. And in the end, resulting from a turnover from Amon Doriz. Well, these two countries at the men's level had the epic battle at the 2022 EuroBasket. That was in Berlin, and a big-time rejection. And Auf Wiedersehen by Amon Doriz. Doriz not allowing any entry inside the paint. Well, it's his house. We got to obey his rules. It looks like it's going to be a foul in Germany. Holding foul away from the ball. A shout out to number one, aficionado de baloncesto, the number one basketball fan in the world. Noelia Fernandez, the offensive rebound goes in. Well, Noelia Fernandez, Kobo, big time Badalona fan, and a proud mama too for that matter. Hope you're doing well, Noelia. Spain get the first 2 points. There's a penetration, a lot of contact. Germany unable to finish. The rebound collected by Jorge Arias. Another isolation coming. Spain looking for a kick out. Blanco pulls up in the mid-range. Another big offensive board. Something Germany's got to prevent today. Try to limit as many second chance points to Spain. Diata goes to his right. He's gonna have to shoot this one. High arc, and whoa, that is a negative parabola if you're into mathematics. He took that one, followed through, and it came down with snow on it. Almost 3 minutes. Oh, it's gonna be another turnover from Germany. Now Spain will try to capitalize. Because one thing for Spain, they'll play quickly. They'll try to get anything they can in transition, but they'll always go for something that's wide open. Can they get the first 3 in the corner? That's a little too short. Germany's got to break here. Germany's got to understand the backcourt. Players like Jordan Muller, they've got to be able to, maintain and handle the pressure. So they're coming together, the heads between Blanco, and hopefully he's okay. I think you can see Mario Duganjic, head coach of Germany, just saying too, Jordan Muller, just calm down. They need you to be the floor general. That coming together also with Amandoris. Germany's still looking for that second field goal. Here's Boma. Nice little kick out in the corner. Doris. Nice penetration goes in, and that's a much better move. Straight into the paint. And that's what they need more. They need a little bit more spacing in the offense. Try to find ways to break down the cracks in Spain's defense. But oh my goodness. Wow. Villar straight into the key. Now looks like it's going to be a foul here. It's going to be against Germany, moving screen. Foul Villar. We're not going to see the replay. So it looks like a double change will be coming in for Germany. Doris and Bauma going to the bench. Let's have a look at the illegal screen here. Oh yeah. Damien Young. I think the initial action was fine. It's when he tried to pivot. Germany looking to level things up. A little baseline cut here. Very well defended by Spain. It's just not going to cut it. Good defense. And now Spain will try a transition attack. It's a little teardrop, and Germany's got to prevent Villar from getting inside the key. Defensively, they've got to tighten up. Two-possession lead currently here to Spain. Müller has time and space, fires a deep three, and now will do that confidence a world of good. He's got to build on this, and here comes España. Maybe just a little too quick. Well, Michael and Abuleli did the right thing, ran in transition, but I think the pass was just a little too much. You gotta love it when 1 through 5 will quickly get out in transition, and that has always been the Spanish DNA of their basketball. They play so quickly. Well, looks like a timeout is going to be called. Both teams will talk it over. 5:31 to go here in the first quarter. Live in the beautiful city of Ljubljana, Slovenia. We'll see both Spanish and German fans will come back from this timeout. This might be an official's timeout. So we'll return very, very shortly. I think there may have been an issue with the shot clock, I believe. Probably why that official timeout was called, so we're ready to get things back underway. So far, quite a good tempo from both teams. Germany just trying to find a balance. I think for them is to have the confidence in the backcourt. They've got to take care of the basketball. Now, Davi, remember again, they'll lead the score 14+ points per game so far here at the FIBA U20 EuroBasket. Well, they made 1 3, they'll go for another one. And that is the second three-point field goal for Germany. And they come up with a steal. Well, they try to go in the paint. Nice passing in the round, goes in and finishes. And that is a quick 5-0 run from Germany in as little as 10 seconds. Now with a 2-possession lead. Spain tried penetration kick out. Now they'll have a 3 in the corner. That's their first three-pointer. Well, that's good execution. Finding the wide open Bruno Alothen in the corner. because Germany don't want to get into a run and gun situation. There's a penetration. But at some point, a lot of contact, no foul given. Everybody's playing their part at the moment in this game. Nice little hesitation. Oh, again, missing from point-blank range. Well, Max Gasper did the hard part, just couldn't make the finish. Still a 3-point lead. Well, we've already seen one game go to overtime. Heartbreak for Croatia, having built a 10-point lead with minutes left in the fourth quarter. Only for France to come back and win by 10 in the end in OT. Well, that was the kick out. Good work by Vidak Teboya. And the three-pointer knocked down. That's a nice penetration by Bruno Lol. Germany unable to fire in. Spain can't cut it down to 1. Maybe level things up with a three-pointer. A little bit of an ankle breaker. Mid-range game. And Teboya. Might be a highlight, you know. We have Musa Abra in the backcourt. 15-footer not going to go. Germany coming up with the offensive rebound. Good work by Lars Lenka. It's going to be a long two. I think the foot was on the line. No, it's a three-pointer. And a tough shot by Musa Abra. That's now the third three-pointer for Germany. Extending it back to a 4-point lead. There's a reason these two teams get to the quarterfinals. Spain, they'll try another three. They made one. Unable to come up with the offensive rebound. Abra comes up with it. Like Germany, flying with confidence. But Spain now force another turnover. Now they have numbers. Can they capitalize? Almost 3 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Second quarterfinal here in Ljubljana, Slovenia. Teboya. He just held on to it a little too long. But now Alothena's got to go. He's got to pull up for a quick three. Well, Germany will be happy with the defense thus far. And that's going to be an offensive foul. Well, Bruno Lol out of control that time. I'll have to see the replay of that one just to quickly find how quick was the defense set. I'd say that's a good call. That's a very good decision. Because look right here, Bruno Alothen just gets ahead of him. Well, Bruno Lowe is going to go to the bench. Yeah, that one great take already. That's only his first personal foul, so Germany only with 2 team fouls here with 2:42 left. It's one thing Germany definitely has, even though with a record of 2-2. They have the size and physicality to match up with España. Nice little cut goes in. Oh my goodness, and throws it down. Adrian Torres. It's going to be another German turnover. Oh, nice little crossover. Spain with numbers. Goes all the way himself and unable to finish. But a foul is going to be called. That foul looks like it's going to be called on Amandores. So free throws coming up here for Spain. Well, these free throws can level things up here in the first quarter. But they've got to make them. It's one thing we do see from any Spanish national team. The technical side of the synergy of how they play is always the best. They always get good shot selections, but sometimes not always the most clinical. But the championships do speak for themselves. 1-point lead still here to Germany. It's a team that comes into this game with a 2-2 record against an undefeated Spain. That time unable to finish in the paint. Nobody going in for an offensive rebound. As now Spain can take the lead. Yad still has a nice pick and roll, and that is good execution again, finishing in the paint. Germany getting him out quickly. Remagan, they've made 3 threes. Make it 4. 1, 2, 3, bitte schön. And if that is what's going to get them to the semifinals, well, they've got to keep creating high percentage looks. Well, that's going to be intercepted. And that's going to be a foul committed by Blanco. Spain's final team foul to give. Confidence to take away already here in the first quarter for Germany. More changes coming in as Davi Remagan, their lead scorer, will go to the bench. Musa Abra just working in the backcourt. Such an explosive player as now Jordan Muller has it. He's made 1 3 already. So he had a kick out for 3 that didn't go to it. As the penetration goes in, and what a move again by that young man. Amendoris. Well, he's looking like a baby Dirk. He doesn't mind putting the ball on the floor. Now it's Germany exhibiting a little bit of full court pressure. 1 minute left. Could that final bucket for Germany be a 3 for 2? I don't think so. That is bully basketball by Raul Villar. Somebody call the principal. The designated safeguarding lead. We have a bully on the court. Detention time. Still Germany holding on to a 1-possession lead. Little slip screen action from Doris. Germany's 3-point shooting has been good so far. They're 4 out of 5. Can they make 5? Nearly got it. Let's go out of bounds. That's going to remain possession to Germany. So fresh 14 on the shot clock. 14.7 seconds difference between game and shot clock. So plenty of time to get the ball inbound. Spain denying, making the entry difficult. He's coming up for the high screen. Time is winding down. It's just too predictable. Spain come up with it, and they can't have the final shot here in the first quarter. Down by 2 points. It's not a bad foul to give away because it's on the ground. It's by Larjlenka. So Germany, just like Spain, no more fouls to give. They'll send each other to the free throw line, but 8.2 remain. Germany make another change. So baby Dirk going to the bench. Alan Doris. Well, they get it inbound. Diaz. Down the lane. Oh my goodness! And buenas noches from Adrian Torres. Are you kidding me? Well, it was a quick bull screen, a Spanish slip screen. Villar looking like a baby Ricky Rubio and finding Adrian Torres, and he said, muchos gracias. It's a slip screen, quick action, and a throwdown. Well, there you have it. End of the first quarter. Nothing separating Germany and Spain here in Ljubljana, Slovenia. Live at the Košice Arena. Second quarter final of the 2026 FIBA U20 EuroBasket. While Germany's 3-point shooting has definitely kept them very much into this game, while Spain 9 out of 14 from within inside the rim, but they've only converted 1 3-pointer. We'll take a look at the highlights from the first quarter. Well, again, welcome everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be watching. We're live here at the FIBA U20 EuroBasket in the capital city of Ljubljana of Slovenia. It's currently all level here in the second quarterfinal between Germany and Spain. And if you're watching this game live on FIBA's official YouTube platform, first of all, thank you. Welcome to all of our members. Let us know where you're watching this game in the world and who do you think will win? Who you got? Spain or Germany? Enjoying the game? Please hit that like button and subscribe to FIBA. Well, Germany's going to rely on their three-point shooting this evening. They've got to continue. I would say go with a dribble drive kick out, anything to get those good looks from the perimeter. Baumer, the first points of the game for Germany. Spain's defense, just so suffocating. Now we're under 10. Baumer penetrates, and it's a poor pass. And unfortunately, it's another turnover. Well, that is the 6th turnover of the game already for Germany. They've got to take care of the basketball. Viad causing problems. There's the penetration. Little hesitation by Jorge Arias. Time winding down here. Viad just slices the defense. Goes in, can't get it. It's a good look. Spain have had plenty of those in the paint. 9 field goals with inside the rainbow. 4 threes for Germany. That's going to be a little too short. But another offensive rebound. Abra goes off the screen. Penetrates, goes in. Gets rejected by Adrian Torres. Torres wants to run. Spain have numbers. They'll go for a 3. It's just not going to cut it. But still coming up with another offensive board. Spain just want this game a little bit more. Undefeated so far here at the U20 EuroBasket. Viad kicks out. They'll try another one. And again, it's too short. But baby Dirk. Amandori's coming up with a rebound. Doris wants to isolate, but he's got to have to kick this one out. Now they have Lenka, Mula, Arbor on the floor. This time the foul is going to be called against Spain. Well, crucial free throws now coming up for Germany. Lars Lenka currently at the charity stripe here. I think Germany know it's always going to be a tough matchup when you always come up against any FIBA U20 EuroBasket's favorites in Spain. Lenka currently with 2 points. He has 1 field goal. He's currently playing in Deutschland for the Nuremberg Falcons. There's now Michael and Abulele coming into the lineup here for Spain for the 2nd time. He stands roughly at 199 centimeters. That's roughly 6'6". So he's actually a 3-stretch 4. He started with Nuremberg back in 2024 at the U19 program. Now he played in Pro A, the 2nd division. 4 games last season for the top team. Viad. Spain just trying to get into some sort of a half-court set. Unselfish basketball from Spain, but Viad has got to make something happen now. Little pick and pop, finding Blanco. Alex Blanco between the legs. Shifting, shaking, and looking like a baby Juan Carlos Navarro. That was a tough move. That's the thing about this Spanish team. So many options. Germany fighting, but Spain winning los rebotes. And now they're running transition, but they turn it over. Well, here we go. Goes in, he'll lay this one up. And roll level at 24 apiece. You've got to appreciate the hunger, the thirst, but want to win from both teams. Spain again get in the paint, shifting, shaking. Follow up, no good. A foul is going to be given, so 2 more free throws coming up for Spain. Well, the Baloncesto currently at the free throw line here for Spain. Chance to give them a 2-point lead. Spain's free throw struggles. Bruno Allo then knows he's got to be able to knock these down, because they don't want to take any chances, understanding he's currently playing in the NCAA with Indiana State University. He's been averaging 8.3 points and 6 rebounds per game, but he missed them both. Germany come up with a rebound. Spain currently 1 out of 3 from the free throw line this evening. That goes out of bounds. That's going to remain possession to Germany. Now, if you're a neutral fan and not coming from either Spain nor Germany, definitely want to see this game go right down to the wire. High screen coming from Shea. As it takes, it's another foul. And Germany, you've got to try to wear down Spain's defense. You've got to keep putting pressure, but they've taken 2 free throws. They've missed both so far. So a chance for Jordan Muller to bring back the lead to Germany. Also playing in the NCAA for California Baptist University. He's had very impressive numbers at this U20 EuroBasket. Almost 4 assists, 2 rebounds to go with his 9 points per game. Twice he had double digits, the 29-point defeat against France. Also 12 in that round of 16 victory, most recently against Latvia. He knocks down both free throws. He's only missed 2 free throws so far. He's now 11 out of 13 from the charity stripe in total here at the EuroBasket. Max Gasper trying to work this screen at the free throw line. Spain will go for another 3. That's way too short. Rebound collected by Germany. Oh, probably just over dribbling too much. Now Spain have numbers. As the pass goes in, gets rejected, but a foul has been given. Well, Davi Remagan just too casual with the ball on offense, but credit that. How close is this? Let's have a look. Oh, come on. That's not fair. Free throws again here for España. Just getting that one to rattle in. Well, it's Adrian Torres, man who had the 2-handed jam to finish the first quarter with that beautiful Raul Villar assist. Second one good. Had he missed that one, that would have been a lane violation against Germany, so it would have been a retake of the free throw. Still 26 apiece. Just over 3 minutes played here in the second quarter. The FIBA U20 EuroBasket second quarter final. Davi Remagan. He's made 1 3 already. That's on target, but unable to finish. Go out of bounds, and that's unfortunate because Germany, they're also ready to contest for offensive rebounds. And unfortunately, Nicholas Kojo, he was in good position, but just a little too deep from the weak side. Now Spain can reclaim the lead. Little hesitation, baseline, goes in reverse layup. That's another foul. That's going to be on the ground, but Germany's 3rd team foul in the second quarter. And I think Jorge Carot may have just felt the full force of that move. Let's have a look. There's a penetration by Max Gasper. Well, I don't think there's any ill intent. I think that's just trying to reach from Nicholas Kojo. Many would argue maybe it's a good foul. Villar. Tough pass in the paint, good hands. Goes in, and a nice finish. Well, I think he wants it at 1. But credit to Jorge Carot. Kept that one composed, cool, calm, and collected. Now Germany finding themselves down by 2. It's a nice penetration, good take, and another rejection. That goes out of bounds, and it's going back to Spain. Well, it's a great take by Jordan Muller. But in the end, Iker Garmendia said no, amigo. Garmendia said no in mi casa. Tu no eres bienvenido. Not welcome. Not in my house. Spain can't extend the lead. Oh, traveling violation. Cebolla just lost his balance there, and I would say that's a frustrating turnover for Spain because, quite clearly, Germany's had a tough time offensively. As Bruno Lowe will go to the bench, and that's when you got to build that momentum. Under 5.5 to go here in the second quarter. Nice little kick out. Oh, just fumbles that one. That was a good look from the three-point line. And that's going to be, that's clear as daylight. Damien Young, not the first time tonight, second time. Indeed. Well, that's actually his first foul, so my apologies, but I would say just no composure trying to set that ball screen. And that's an easy one for the officials. And I don't think there's too much of an argument there from head coach Mario Dungancic. He knows it. I think what Mario Dungancic is arguing is that, listen, I'll accept that. That's a moving screen. But that's the same thing that's been set down the other end. That's what I think he's saying to the official. Germany 43%, Spain 46% from the field. Halfway to go here in the second quarter. Germany, no more fouls to give. There you have it. And what Spain are going to do, systematically, they're going to wear you down. They're going to run the ball 1 through 5. Set as many ball screens. Right here, you see it from Jorge Carot. And there's no need for that. There's no need to pick up those kind of fouls, especially when you're just going to send Spain to the charity stripe. Got to play with composure. Jorge Carot currently 6 points, 2 rebounds. Currently playing with Valencia, standing at 208 centimeters. Gives you those Jaime Pradilla vibes. Well, he hasn't quite registered a double-double yet, but he had 10 points in their opening game against Belgium. Now extends Spain's lead to 4 points. That's a good penetration, good take, but out of control. But Germany will get this back. But you like to see that. Much more aggressive when attacking the bucket. There's the ball reversal. Back to Boya, just got caught on the screen. We'll keep this one alive. Nice little teardrop. And Daniel Biel cuts it down to a 2-point deficit. Germany also getting points in the paint. Spain going off the screen hot. Cebolla gives this one up. Now Max Gaspa. Trying to calculate how to attack the full screen. A little mid-range doesn't go. Goes out of bounds. Now it's going back to, it's going back to Spain. Well, credit to Damien Young. That time preventing an offensive rebound for Jorge Carot. Gaspa. Nice little kick out here. Spain got to take this one. 3 is up. 3 is good with the second three-pointer. And that's beautifully tucked away, giving Spain a 5-point lead from Bruno Alocen. Now moving up to 6 points, his second three-point field goal of the game. Well, nice kick out, good vision by Cebolla. Bruno took a jab step. Well, Spain have only knocked down 2, and they both come from Bruno. We will be back to this timeout in just under 1 minute. Well, 4:09 to go here in the second quarter. Second quarterfinal of the FIBA U20 EuroBasket 2026. We're live here at the Stojice Arena in Ljubljana, Slovenia. It's currently Spain with a 5-point lead thanks to a three-pointer from Bruno Alothen. Germany were 4 out of 6 from the three-point line in the first quarter. Haven't been able to create the high percentage looks from downtown so far here in the second. What can they get from Julius Boehmer? Boehmer's got to kick out. Germany go for another three. This one's up, and the bank is open. Wunderbar. Dankeschön. Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. He didn't need a cool bank. Well, Spain turned it over. Good hands by Kojo. A foul is going to be committed quickly in transition. Looks like substitutions coming in for Germany, as Julius Boehmer will go to the bench. He's played some very productive minutes in the backcourt for Deutschland. There's depth, I would say respectfully, a little deeper with the Spanish national team. But Germany have some elite players. Big win for them against Latvia yesterday in the round of 16. Remagan. Well, they hit a few threes. Not going to get this one. But just unable to come up with the offensive board. Now it goes out of bounds. And Germany will retain this. A good work by Daniel Biel. Just by contesting for an offensive rebound, you're going to put Spain under pressure. So this just gives them a chance for the baseline inbound coming. So Spain make a change. So Michael and Abulele will come back in the lineup. Germany again. Three, corner. Maybe just a little too quick. Spaniard want to build on this 2-point lead. Build it to a 2-possession lead. Saboya goes to his right. Double pump fake, step through. Nearly got it. There was a lot of contact there. Surprised it didn't give anything. And now here comes Deutschland. Germany. And that's going to be another one. So that will be Damian Young's second illegal screen he's called for. You can see head coach Mario Dungian just saying, listen, hang in there. Just got to set those screens static. Also at the same time, Germany's backcourt players, they've got to give him time to set that screen. If you're moving before he set it, that's most likely going to be an illegal screen. Cross screen action coming from Gaspa, mid-range, and that's easily put away. Well, that's just Spain doing Spanish things on La Cancha. Nice little ISO take. Good isolation. A big-time play by Daniel Biel. Oh, big man. He's got the moves. I think a foul is going to be called here. So, yeah, it's a foul. It's going to be called against Spain. Let's have a look here. That's tough. That is tough indeed. Let's have a look from this angle. That's very tough. I can understand why it's called, but I can also understand why you'd also think it's a good screen. But in the end, Germany get it back. Down by 2. Little pump fake. Look out below! And gute Nacht! Well, it's Daniel Biel's world. We are just living in it. You knew the pump fake was coming. You knew what was happening afterwards. Wow. Every German fan saw the pump fake, the one dribble, and off gets Deutschland from Daniel Biel. A big-time throwdown. All he does right here with the pump fake and the dunk is he just sends a message to Spain. Hey, listen, we're coming. We want this. A big-time play. Timeout called. We'll be back in just under 1 minute. Well, that dunk level sinks to 35 apiece. In the end, under 2 minutes to go, 1:58 live here in the Stojice Arena in Ljubljana, Slovenia for the 2026 FIBA U20 EuroBasket. The recipe, the ingredients to probably go right down to the wire. We saw Croatia. Little ghost screen action coming from Jorge Arias. He'll fire a three, and that's beautifully tucked away. That's one way to respond from a quick, big-time Daniel Biel dunk. I feel both teams settling into a better rhythm here in the second quarter. Well, contact, unable to finish. Remember, neither team with any fouls to give. Well, it's a wide open three. They'll fire this one from downtown. That's back-to-back three-pointers coming from Spain. And all of a sudden, it's Germany that have to call timeout. As Alex Blanco, Alejandro, extending Spain's lead to 6 points. Blanco had time, space. Well, that's simple work. And again, another timeout, so we'll be back very shortly with 1:12 to go here in the second quarter. Well, just over a minute 12 to go here in the second quarter. Both teams will love to finish this second quarter on a strong note to go into the halftime break. As we've seen, back-to-back three-pointers, the most recent one coming from Alex Blanco, number 5 from Spain. That's only his third three-pointer here at the FIBA U20 EuroBasket. Spain finding some success from the three-point line. So far, Spain 4 out of 11. While Germany, they're currently 5 out of 12. Germany down by 6. Because they've got to patiently find ways to break down the Spanish defense. There's a pick and pop. Biel twisting. Oh, that did not have a clear line, but still found a way. Another spin, and a foul is going to be given. Foul's on Raul Villada. So Jordan Muller will go back to the free throw line. Got 5 points this evening, Muller. He's 2 out of 2 from the charity stripe so far. Well, Doris is going to go to the bench. Muller now looking to cut it down to a 2-possession deficit. Well, actually played at the Orange Academy. Started back in 2022 in Canada. Spent last season playing in Ulm in Germany. And that's actually his third missed free throw here at the FIBA U20 EuroBasket. Potential 2-for-1 coming up here for Spain. So love to get 2 more good offenses to end the first half. Biel has to switch. Matched up against Raul Villada. Blanco, hesitation, pump fake, step through, and that is simply lindo baloncesto. B-E-A, beautiful play by Alex Blanco. 7-point lead, 3 seconds difference between game and shot clock. Germany will want to wind this down as low as possible. There's the alley-oop connection, not, well, foul's gonna be made. So trip to the free throw line for Lars Lenka. Olaslenka, playing for the Nuremberg U19 team, was averaging 73% from the free throw line. Got to be able to knock these two down. He's only a 40% free throw shooter here at the FIBA U20 EuroBasket, but he makes the first one. Coming into this game, he was 4 out of 10 in all games that they played. Have to find the consistency from the charity stripe. Can't make it a 5-point deficit. Spain can have one final offense. Oh, I missed it. Rebound collected by Torres. And now here comes Spain. Villar. Got to go the length of the floor, gives it up. Blanco's got to shoot it, puts up a prayer, and that's not going to count either because didn't get it off in time. That is the end of the first half. It's Spain going into the halftime changing room for a team talk and a slight bigger lead than we've already seen in this game. They lead by 6. Both teams have had their fair share of looks from the three-point line. I think Spain's defense has been a crucial factor that's given them the lead. As you look at some of the key stats in this game so far, but Spain currently dominating inside the paint with 22 points. On Germany and Spain, the same amount of points from turnovers, 13 apiece. Well, turnovers have been an issue for Germany. They do have 10 turnovers, while Spain also have 8. Something they're gonna have to try to turn around in this game. Germany with 1 more assist, but 3 less rebounds. We'll take a look at the highlights here from the first half, and we'll be back momentarily. Welcome back, basketball fans. We are live here at the Stojice Arena in the capital city of Ljubljana in Slovenia for the 2026 FIBA U20 EuroBasket. Currently Spain's second quarterfinal matchup, leading by 6 against Germany. Well, both teams have actually shot very well from the field today. Spain currently 56%, while Germany just above 45%. But with 3 more field goals from inside the rainbow, well, you do the math. That's why they lead by 6. Well, Germany just slightly one better from the three-point line, but as good as they were in the first quarter, we didn't see the same success from downtown in the second quarter, but it's a whole new half to play. Well, the winner of this game will take on either Serbia or Greece in the semifinals. Welcome back, fans. This is the FIBA U20 EuroBasket, and Spain will have first possession. If you are watching this game live, please give us a like on the live stream, subscribe to FIBA, and make sure you let us know where you're watching, which team you think is winning, Spain or Germany. When we go inside the paint, it's just that easy, finding Jorge Carot, because he's having a hell of a game right now. Total domination by Grande Jorge. 8 points already. Foul is going to be called away from the ball. I think it's an entanglement between Jorge Arias and Nicolas Kojo. My correction, Carot actually, Jorge Carot, number 10 for Spain, actually has 10 points. So he's the only player in double figures at the moment, the game's leading scorer. Well, we got to get it in bounds. Narrowly avoiding the 5-second violation. Here's Baumer, right place, right time. Germany, another 3. That's a good look. It's open, but it just won't go. Can Spain extend to a 10-point lead? Viada. Try to go for the slip pass on the slip screen. But how to look at the perimeter. That's good denial defense. Very well anticipated by Jordan Müller. But can Germany find their first points here in the second half? Down by 8. Nearly getting intercepted, but Müller saves this one from going out of bounds. But like Germany, still trying to build something constructed. The ghost action from Kojo. Müller penetrates, and that's much better. Well, it's got to come from the backcourt. It might have been Daniel Biel, excuse me, my apologies, but still 6 points separating Germany and Spain. Oh, that's a good kick out. Another 3. Well, what happened there? Maybe Baumer kind of lost sight of who he was boxing out, and Spain came up with another offensive rebound. Yeah, just dissects the defense. Almost like a hoop surgeon on the floor. Good game so far from Raul Viada. Spain's momentum ahead at the moment. Julius Baumer. Kojo has to take a tough contested 3, and that's just not a high percentage look, but it's very well defended by Spain. You always see that with any Spanish youth national team. And here we go. Well, that's going to be a turnover. What I was trying to say was any Spanish national team, everything predicates with the defense. It's almost like a defensive mentality first before trying to get out in transition, but Jorge Carot unable to keep that one under control. Germany prevented from becoming a double-digit lead to Spain. Well, you can see what Jordan Müller is trying to do, but Doris wasn't wide open. And I think he's a good player. He is a very good player. He's got to be a little bit more selfish, Jordan Müller. It's going to be another unforced turnover. Spain can't make it a double-digit lead. Just over 2.5 played here in the third quarter. Viada kicks out, patient passing. They'll try another 3. That's just way too short. Doris demanding the rebound. Now wants to put it on the floor, but he's just over dribbling it. And it's his second consecutive turnover. Well, Mondores has got to make up for this defensively. He's had a very good game. That's twice he's turned it over now, just trying to do... I mean, he's a good player as well. That's what he does. He isolates. But he can make it up to his teammates by coming up with a big defensive play. But I think a double change is going to come in here for Germany. So we'll be both Dories and Biel going to the bench. Tough break, though. Every player goes through this in every game. Yada gets past his defender. Has to kick out. Another three. They've missed two so far. Another offensive rebound, and the putback is good. That's where Spain will hurt you. Second chance opportunity points. Germany's got to box out. That's a great play, and in the end, they find it. Well, this is worrying for Spain. Torres is on the ground, and hopefully that's not too much sign of concern, but he looks to be in a world of pain at the moment. I don't know if that's a rolled ankle. Let's have a look here. I think it's a rolled ankle. I think accidentally, well, nothing could have prevented this, but Jordan Muller, when he went up for the layup, I think he just may have stepped on the foot of Adrian Torres. There's nothing malicious, absolutely nothing malicious in that. It's just, it was a great penetration, a great take. Wrong place, wrong time. So I don't think the bucket's going to count, actually. Spain looking to extend their lead. Villar going to work, but he doesn't get the and one. Well, he is like a little magician on the floor. I mean, look at him. Just gets in and around defenders. I mean, he's like a combo of Calderon, Rubio. I would even go as far to say a little bit of La Bomba in him. Well, he is the traditional Spanish combo god. Good vision, good awareness, and also good mid-range. He's at the free throw line. He can now extend Spain's lead. As they've missed 3 free throws tonight. Raul Villar. It's the first one. He's been averaging 8.5 points per game. He's only missed 2 free throws coming into this game. So prior to this, against Belgium, Croatia, Greece, and Romania, he's been an 80% free throw shooter. Makes them both. Looks like Spain's getting ready for a change. 11 points for Raul Villar, second leading scorer so far this evening, right behind his teammate Jorge Carot, who does have 12 points. Germany's got to find some confidence. They've got to build something. It just has been a bit of a tough ride so far, but they've got to believe in themselves. I think they have corrected the score now, so I think that original bucket we saw down the other end by Jordan Muller did count. Now it is a 10-point lead to Spain, not a 12-point lead. So my corrections and apologies. That's going to be another turnover. Spain have numbers. Transition. And oh my goodness. Canaston. What a basket. A big-time dunk. Oh, tremendo ataco rapido, as they would say in Spain. They force a turnover. 3-on-1. The no-look dime from Jorge Carot. And then the throwdown by Iker Garmendia. And And a timeout is going to be called by Germany. A little bit of showtime from España. Well, Germany's got to find some identity in their offense. Got to find ways to score here. The lead is going to get bigger and bigger. Almost 4 minutes played in the third quarter. That's good penetration, but a big-time block preventing the bucket. And Spain preventing a turnover. Keep this possession alive, but a foul is going to be called. Spain just patiently trying to go through the motions. Germany just trying to stand straight on defense. Well, they'll go for another one. This one's up. The three-point has been a little too short from Spain here in the second half. Still Germany searching for that identity in their offense. Abda just trying to isolate. This is better. Getting in the paint, goes in, and another big-time block, but it's going to be a foul this time. They need points desperately now at the free throw line. Julius Baumer, who got the first 2 points of the game, and he's quite a very, I would say, an effective isolation player. It's his first made free throw tonight. Can he cut it down to 10 with 5:27 remaining here in the third quarter? Beautiful shooting technique, very high arc as well. Wide open, getting a deflection to it. That's a good post-up, but now Germany giving Spain a taste of their own medicine. It's a block party here at the Stojice Arena. Everybody's getting blocked tonight. Out of control, kicks out Germany. Can they make a three? Open, buries this one. And that's a positive 5-0 run from Germany. Well, do they have enough to try and level things up here in the third quarter? Under halfway left. Daniel Biel showing, now recovering. But the ball's in the hands of Senor Blanco. Blanco weighs up his options. Now Spain go for three. That's going to be another foul. That will be the third team foul against Germany. Well, the high screen coming, going to the right. Plenty of time here for Spain, but they're going to go for another step back three. This time it wasn't short, but again, it just becomes the same story. Germany on this 5-0 run. Feel like a bucket now. That's going to be an immediate timeout from Spain. High screen coming. Biel sets it. Little pump fake. Another kick out. Goes in the lane and finishes. And that's going to be an and one. And Germany with a chance to go to the free throw line to make this officially a two-possession deficit. And it's that man again, Julius Baumer. Well, excuse me, no, my correction is Lars Lenka. The elevation. And there's that timeout called by Spain. They want to talk this over. Coach Carlos Marco not happy with his team relinquishing that 12-point advantage. We'll be back in just under 1 minute. God, Mendia came in already. He's had some good defensive plays, and we saw that transition dunk, but it's an inspiring run at the moment for Germany. That's what you got to love about the quarterfinals. All the teams go through the grueling group stages, then the round of 16. Germany came into this game 2-2. Lenka converts the free throw. Germany now 7 out of 11 from the free throw line. Spain get back on track. Trying to shift and shake around the defense. Germany's defense has been very static on this play. That's great recovery on the bull screen. Can they finally get a three? They just won't go. Germany battle, come up with it. And that's going to be Spain's final team foul to give away with 3:31. Three-point shooting. It's a major sign of concern for a team that's undefeated. 4 out of 19. 19 three-point attempts already for Spain. You know, having said that, coming into this game, they are a 22% three-point shooting team in their first 4 games. Can Germany make it a one-possession deficit? Maybe cut it down to one. Threw it right away. Foul. It's going to be an unsportsmanlike foul. Just an absolute poor pass. Now results into Spain getting 2 free throws. Let's have a look here. I agree with that decision. That's the right call. No attempt to play the basketball whatsoever. So Raul Villar, second leading scorer this evening for España. I say that, he's actually joined leading scorer with Jorge Carat, so he can become the leading scorer. Just gets a free throw to rattle in. 3 out of 3 from the free throw line this evening for Raul Villar. Second one also good. Well, change coming in as Lenka Ladas will go to the bench. 15 minutes played so far this evening, Lajlenka. 6 points. He has missed 3 free throws. Viada patiently waiting for that screen. There's a kick out. Can Spain finally get a 3? And it took this amount of time, almost 7 minutes, to get their first 3-pointer in the third. 5th 3 of the night for Spain. Back to a 9-point lead. It's amazing what non-sportsmanlike foul can do. Germany, well, they needed that one. That's big time. As Davi Rem again cuts it back down to 6. Now caught in the paints. Germany switching, rotating very well, but can they stop Spain from scoring? There's the bomb, good move. Germany coming over the rebound, that's good defense. It's a good penetration. Biel makes the extra pass. Well, he'll try a 3. Almost got it, nearly coming up with an offensive rebound. And now here comes Spain. Looking to push this one. Trying to extend on this lead. Really going to get probably 3-4 ball screens and 1 Spanish offense. They just want to get as many switches, find the mismatches. Contested 3 in the corner, no problem for Adrian Torres. Well, he went down with an ankle injury. My word, great to see him back. As he lifts Spain's advantage back up to 9. Little pick and pop coming, and again, just miscommunication. Well, Daniel Biel was cutting baseline, and it's a poor pass from Mandouris. He's got to do better than that. He's got to read that. .129 remaining here in the third quarter. Well, takes this one to lane and finishes, extending Spain's lead even bigger. And Germany, having worked so hard to get it back down to 4 points, find themselves trailing yet again. Germany will try another 3. Not going to go. 3 Spanish players crowding, not allowing Remigan to get the rebound. Now we're under a minute. Is that 3-pointer going to be the start of a 3 for 2? Well, here's another 3. Goes flying. Goes out of bounds. Spain will retain it. 41.1. Julius Baumer saying to his head coach, go for the challenge. He's not going to call for it. In my lord, are you kidding me? In the paint with the alley-oop from the baseline. Torres, and it's a turnover. 8 seconds difference between game and shot clock. Well, that was incredible. Spain playing some inspiring basketball at the moment. There's a penetration. There's a kick out. There it is. Not quite. Finally, Germany come up with a rebound. Down by 13. Final seconds winding down. Got to make this one. Teal, final shot, and could have got it. Could have cut it down to 10, but that's a good look. It's as good as look as Germany going to create. Unfortunately, it just doesn't go in. Oh, we have seen Adrian Torres take this game over. He's had some big dunks. Well, we're going to take a look at some key stats. We'll run down the best highlights. But so far, Spain increasing their lead to 13. They've attempted 22 3-pointers. They only made 1 in that third quarter. They're 19 out of 31 from within inside the rainbow. And they've only missed 3 free throws thus far. Time to look at the highlights very soon. As you can see, Spain leading +5 rebounds, also with 1 more assist and with less turnovers. Torres, Villar, Caro, they are the Equipo 14, all with 14 points. Well, here was the inbound, and Torres said buenas noches. Good night from Adrian Torres. Well, welcome back. This is the second quarterfinal of the 2026 FIBA U20 EuroBasket. Spain currently undefeated. They've had a very comfortable ride, respectfully, in their first 4 games, meaning the group stage. Winning by 23 against Belgium, 24 against Croatia, 14 against Greece, and finishing in the round of 16 with an 18-point rapid victory against Romania. Remember, the winner of this game will play either Greece or Serbia. There's the other game coming up after this one. We'll see Turkey take on the host Slovenia. That is bound to be a classic showdown. Turkey with a big rapid win yesterday. Quite a lethargic game for both teams, but they took control in the fourth quarter against Lithuania. Welcome back live here at the Stojice Arena in Ljubljana, Slovenia. Final 10 minutes. The fourth quarter underway. Germany down by 13. Milligan's got to find ways to put points on the board. That's a good pass. Gotta finish that one, just can't finish. And again, it's suffocating defense from Spain. Spain patiently passing the ball around. Time is winding down. In the paint. Kick out. Torres takes it and doesn't fire in. Germany's got to chip into this possession by possession if they want to get back. Little handoff coming. Remigan finding it tough to break down the defense. It's now run to 10 here. Well, nice between the legs. Crossover goes in, and a foul is going to be given. That's a nice move. It was quite a showcase move there by Davi Remigan. Well, Davi Remigan, she spent last season playing in the NCAA with Georgia Institute of Technology. Only played 11 games. Wasn't quite an impact player, but you can quite clearly see he's Germany's #1 option. There's no doubt about it. He comes off the bench, though. He's been averaging 14 points per game, had 24 points against Turkey, 15 in that victory against Latvia. He makes one free throw. A little hesitation, and it's that man again. It's Rubio. It's Calderon. It's La Bamba, all into one. And it's Raul Villar. You'll find it, all three of those players played at the same club at one point in their careers. Remigan, step through. That's a nice layup. He's got to keep scoring. He's got to keep being a threat here for Germany. That's it back down to 12 points. This could be a kickball violation. Spain will get it back. Yada going off to his left. Attacks goes in. Oh, it just rims its way out. I'm still impressed he still got to the bucket. Goes out of bounds. Germany will retain this. And Jorge Caron telling that he didn't have the last touch. Now, Spain can go for head coach's challenge if they wish. I think he's going to call for it, yeah. So the head coach's challenge has been called. The officials now will go to the bench. So we'll find out what our officials will make of this. Will this decision be overturned? Unsuccessful head coach challenge. This is going to remain with Germany. So Germany has got to make the most of the situation. They've got to find a bucket here. Remember, they had a brilliant 8-0 run in the third quarter that cut it back down to 4 points. Bama. Doing his combo guard duties as the primary ball handler. You got to find Davy Remigan to get him into the game. Bama coming off one screen, goes to his right. Still has it, under 10 here on the shot clock. Ball goes in, a big-time block indeed. And Spain just protecting the paint at all costs. How many blocks have we seen tonight? Spain now have 4 blocks and triple in the corner. A huge three-pointer. And that is a dagger of a triple. And it looks like a timeout is going to be called by Germany, down by 15, 7:38 remaining here in the fourth quarter of the quarterfinals. We'll return from this timeout in just under 1 minute. Still this time here for Germany, but you got to think, they've got to make things count here. It almost looks like they've run out of ideas offensively. Because if they do turn it over, then they've got to make every effort to get back to their paints. Because Spain, they're a transition team. They're very dominant. Looks like a change is coming in as Baumer will go to the bench. So Musa Abra back into the lineup here for Germany. Every possession's got to count at this point. Remigan, little high pick and pop. It's a good penetration. Another rejection. No in mi casa, said Michael and Abulele. What a rejection. What a block. Do not send this guy a follow request on Instagram, and Abulele will block you. He will block you on Instagram, X, and Facebook, and even TikTok. But not Next Gen Hoops. Make sure you follow them. Another three goes flying. That's not going to go. Rebound collected. Well, Germany started off on fire in the first quarter from the three-point line. Just hasn't been the same success. Another kick out in the corner. A little short. Spain just wanted more. Just relentless energy when going after those offensive rebounds. Yeah, step back three. Well, time isn't going to be on the side of Germany unless they find ways to score. Down 15 with under 7 minutes. It's a good look from three. That's a very good look. And that slices the deficit down. They needed that one desperately. And they get another stop against Spain. Find ways to increase the margin. Diat around one screen. Spain, another three. And there you have it. The triple that said buenas noches. That's a huge three-pointer. It's the third three-pointer of the game for Bruno Alothen. Germany try again from three. Time and space, and now both teams exchanging three-point field goals. Diat is not going to pull the trigger here. Taking his time is the wise idea. That's going to be a foul against Germany. It's only the first team foul. for them here in the fourth quarter. Here it is. Triple from downtown by Bruno Alothen. He now moves up to 9 points. He's 3 out of 6, 50% from triple land. Alothen gets it, and that's his first field goal. That isn't a three-pointer. Chance to extend Spain's lead back to 15. Well, Germany's defense just got caught napping there on the baseline. The contact was excessive enough to justify the decision. And it's unfortunate for sure, but that's why whenever you go up against a team as good as Spain, you've always got to be on your guard. You've always got to be wary. Unable to convert the three-point play. Still same story. Spain come up with a second chance. They have been magnificent, always relentlessly going after those offensive rebounds. Well, Alothen again, are you kidding me? El Señor Triple. And he could be going for a 4-point play. The Triple Master. Wow. Gets his feet set, the quick release. I mean, that is like a next gen, a younger generation of Jorge Garbajosa. If he converts this is going to be Spain's last 9 points. If he makes this, all going to come from Bruno Alothen. No problem on the free throw line. Germany now down by 18, biggest lead of the game. Lazlenka. Time's winding down the shot clock. Nice hesitation, good move. Well, no block coming, but a foul is going to be given. So 2 free throws coming up for Davi Remagan. Well, might be Musa Abra actually going to the free throw line. I think it is, yeah. So Musa Abra. Well, Lazlenka is going to go to the bench. Just 6 points from him this evening. Musa Abra, 9 points. And now officially, he becomes Germany's first player in double figures. Daniel Biel with 9 points. Jordan Muller with 8. Also Davi Remagan with 9, but second free throw converted. Still a 16-point margin. Spain just trying to break down the full court pressure. Just get it inbound in time. Saboya back into the game here in the backcourt for España. Little slip screen action coming. Find the big man. The help side defense comes, but that's going to remain possession to Spain. Good defense by Nicolas Cojo. Spain again setting that same back screen on this baseline inbound. Saboya. Oh, nice fake of the defense and went right down the middle. Jorge Carot. What a game he's having tonight. That takes him up to 14 points. Third or fourth leading scorer this evening for Spain. Number 3 goes missing there for Germany. Spain right now cruising. Total control this one. That's good denial defense. Germany forcing a turnover. The foul is going to be committed against, well, by Bruno Alothen. Well, just trying to slow down the transition, but I think with Spain, they'll never take their foot off the gas. So sideline inbound coming up. Remember, in half an hour, next game tipping off between Lithuania, with Slovenia and Turkey. That's going to be a big one, of course. A lot of fans going to be coming in. Quick three-pointer coming here from Germany. They just haven't dropped. And with Spain had their three-point troubles, unfortunately, that's become the reality here for Germany in the fourth quarter. 9 more field goals than Germany tonight for Spain. In and around the defense, puts the magic on, but misses the layup. Again, another offensive rebound here for Spain. Spain so far, 13 offensive boards. Saboya in the paint, dish off, goes in, and that's beautiful basketball. 16 points tonight for Jorge Caron. Patient yet so deadly and effective. The execution from the Spanish national team. 23 field goals from inside the rainbow for Spain. It's a nice penetration. It's a good kick out. It's a wide open look. Chefs makes it. Travis Chefs gets his first field goal tonight. It's now the 9th three-pointer. Oh, excuse me, the 10th three-pointer for Germany. They're 10 out of 25. Spain go for another one. And it's triple festiva tonight, basketball fans. Spain indeed. Could have kicked that one out to a wide open Ulis Baumer on the perimeter, but they don't get it to him. The foul is going to be committed. Well, looks like Bruno Alothen is going to go to the bench. Actually, Germany have put Spain into the penalty with 2:33 remaining. So any more fouls, they'll send Spain to the free throw line. Spain have one foul to give. I've just seen the question from Bojan Matic, 381. Why Slovenia so big favorites against Turkey? Well, home court advantage. Maybe Turkey have the size advantage. But it'll be a great game to watch. It looks like a technical foul is going to be called here against Spain. This is on Andres Amon. What did he say to the referee? I don't think it is on Andres Amon, excuse me. Or maybe it is. Just trying to figure out, did Andres? Yes, Andres Amon has been called for a technical. So the free throw made by Davi Remagan. And now, Andres Amon. Well, he comes from a basketball family. Now, it's like substitution coming to get ready here for Germany. Well, Andres Amon plays in Madrid in the small part of town called La República de Argentina for one of the most historical pro basketball teams, not only in Spain, but in Europe. Movistar Estudiantes. And the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, because his father, a former pro player in the Spanish ACB, the great Abel Amon, who's actually at this tournament, also played in 1986, 3 games in the ACB for the Movistar Estudiantes. I think back then they were known as the Adeco Estudiantes. But the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, like father, like son. Mendy has had a very good game tonight. This has been such a ruthless player in and around the boards. Real dominant inside presence for the Spanish national team. 2:32 to go here. Spain just making some further changes, but you even though winning by 21, still not taking the full court press off. They just want to keep making this a tough exit here for Germany. Well, Germany will be heading into the classification round. Well, baseline cut, nowhere to kick out to. Germany go for another three. This one's up. And that goes out of bounds. Well, both teams have had the good looks from the three-point line tonight. They both converted 10 three-pointers. I think Spain's just clinical connection and execution inside the perimeter has been the difference. Boya. Still 10 here on the shot clock. Trying to find a bit of a step back by Blanco. Abelamont goes up, gets denied. Good block in the paint. And now here come Germany. Just trying to finish this game on the strongest note as possible. Maybe to take it to the next game. Dora's little post move. Well, he doesn't get blocked by Amon, but at the same time, he's unable to secure his dominance in the paint. Arias finds Blanco. Both just kicking back out to each other. Now we're into 10. Someone's gonna have to take this. That is a deep three from no man's land. And the rebound collected by Amon Doris. Doris trying to play point center at the moment here for Germany. Well, goes in and finishes this layup. That only cuts it down to 19. You feel it's all a consolation at the moment for Germany. Well, Spain will yet to find out who they'll play in the semifinals. Will it be Serbia or will it be the mighty Hellas, the mighty Greece? I'm slowly dwindling down. Spain will go for another one. Blanco just unable to fire in. The rebound picked up by Nicholas Kojo. Just keeps his balance, kicks out. Germany will go for another three, and it goes in and out. Andreas Amon with the rebound. Still 9 seconds difference between game and shot clock. Inevitably, Spain going to the semifinals. It's been 4 long years since the U20 Spanish team have won the EuroBasket. There's a take, there's a floater. And there you have it. Well, Germany will head into the classification. Spain will go to the semis. It's all over. Spain win this one, 88-69 against Germany. And they'll wait to find out who their opponent will be in 2 days' time at the semifinals. An outstanding victory today here for Spain. Defensively, they were unstoppable. They've done it again. They remain undefeated here at the FIBA U20 EuroBasket. Well, this arena, the Košice Arena, is going to be jam-packed with Slovenian basketball fans as they will see their national team host Turkey. After Turkey won against Lithuania yesterday. So get ready for the atmosphere. We're going to leave you with some of the key stats from this game, and we will see you in 21 minutes time for the next matchup. Spain winning, going to the semifinals. Last game of the evening, the winner in that game between Serbia and Greece will be their opponents in the semis.